Right, good day to all my wonderful online viewers. Just to remind you, if this is your first time of watching this YouTube channel and you have not subscribed, it won't cost you money. Just press the subscribe button, strike the bell also for notification of other videos, and other videos when they come on board you'll be able to see them. Thank you for viewing. Let's continue watching this video. Hey, how's your day? Very great, awesome, and wonderful. We have started a series of this video: water, solution, and solubility. Now let us move to what we have straight away. Let's see solubility now. Make sure you have done water, you have done solution, then you come to this place. Solubility is a means of comparing the extent to which different solutes can dissolve in a particular solvent at a given temperature. So temperature is necessary. When you talk about solubility, temperature is very vital. Now saturated, unsaturated, and a supersaturated solution. These questions are very vital. What are saturated solution? I ask you. What are unsaturated solution? I ask you. You that is watching me. What are supersaturated solution? You that is watching and listening. I ask you. I ask you. I ask you. Now, let's look at the definition. Saturated solution. This is a solution which contains as much solute as it can dissolve at a temperature in the presence of undissolved solute. It contains solute that it can dissolve at a certain temperature in the presence of undissolved solute. Let's see. Saturated solution, the explanation. Get a cup of water. Add a teaspoon of salt inside it. Then the salt would appear to have disappeared. But the right word is that it dissolved. It dissolved. Now, if you keep adding a teaspoon of salt at certain temperature, a point will be reached when the water will no longer be able to dissolve the salt. There will be now some salt particles at the base of the cup. Now, the dissolved solute and the undissolved solute are now in equilibrium at a certain temperature. At a certain temperature. If there is any change in temperature, it will disturb this equilibrium and the system will be altered to counter the change. Now, see, saturated solution. Increase in temperature will result in increase in solubility. Take note, if the temperature of saturated solution is decreased or cool, more solute will crystallize out. Solubility decrease with decrease in temperature, meaning that when temperature drops, ability to be soluble will drop. When temperature increase, solubility will increase. Now, if you put salt and water together and you put more salt, now if you increase that temperature, the salt will dissolve more. If you reduce the temperature, the salt will not dissolve. That is what we are explaining here. So get it into your mind. Watch the video again if you don't understand. And if you understand, ask questions. Online viewers, we have come again today, and I hope you have been enjoying all the videos, and hope I as well believe you have watched all of them. You have jotted something and you have tried reading them again. So we shall move straight away to a subtopic under water solution and solubility. And one of the subtopics is unsaturated solution. Look at it. Unsaturated solution. This is just the point before saturation takes place. Take note, unsaturated solution is a solution at a point before saturation will take place. So you need to watch the video on saturated solution. See the full test here. It could be the point which the first teaspoon of salt is added to the cup of water. Let's move on here. Now, super saturated solution. From the word super, we'll see when the temperature of saturated solution increases, solubility increases. You get that? I repeat again. When the temperature of saturated solution increases, solubility increases. When then the solution tends towards unsaturation because solubility increases. Conversely, look at the full test here. When the temperature of saturated solution reduced, that is cooled, more solute are formed and the solution tends towards super saturated. The word super is more salt, much more salt and little water. You can demonstrate this on your own. Now, let's look at supersaturated solution continues. It is possible to cool saturated solutions of certain substances like Glauber salt. Glauber salt is a sort of sodium tetraoxo surfaces decahydrate Na2SO4.10H2O. We're supposed to have, because deca means 10, so 10 should be here, H2O. Take note and put it down in your book. Now let's move on. Sodium triazotiosulfate 6 pentahydrate. So this is thiosulfate, Na2S2O3, and this penta is signifying 5. It is not written here so that it can be in the explanation. So you put the 5 there. When the guard of your teacher, you can carry out the experiment below with the assistance of your teacher. Now look at this. Find the solubility of potassium triazonitrate 5 at room temperature. Let's go on the method. Method 1. I'll fill a boiling tube with distilled water and add excess potassium triazonitrate 5 crystal and stir for some time. When no more of the salt can dissolve, filter the solution. When you filter the solution, the filtrate is a saturated solution of potassium triazonitrate 5 at room temperature. Stage 2. Put some of the saturated solution into a weighed evaporating dish. Weigh the dish again and find the mass of the saturated solution by subtracting. Now heat the solution to dryness on water bath. Cool and dry the residue in a desiccator and weigh again. Let's move on. Now, find the mass of the solvent that has evaporated or escaped. Find the mass of the solute that dissolved in that amount of solvent. Express the concentration in mole per dm cube. Note, take note of this. Dry apparatus should be used to avoid dilution of solution. Now look at the result. The mass of saturated solution is this. So please take note. You can go back to this video from beginning, watch again and again and again and again, so that you can get this concept that I'm explaining here. And as you do so, you get to understand it better. So thank you.